Hey YouTube, it's your girl Mystique, and right now the topic at hand is what do men want? Men, what do you really want? You always be asking about what women want, and they claim that we don't know what we want. So, what do men want? And here I have an actual man, well, men, to tell me exactly what men want. This is the Dreadman we have here. And he's going to tell me what men want. So, Jay, what do men want?
What do men want? It's not really hard to figure out what a man wants. Well, it ain't really so much what a man wants, it's what a man needs. And, well, basically, a man needs 5 basic things. Cars, video games, sex, sports, and food. Pretty much. I'm saying, but for a man, sex is a given. I mean, but...
And food.
Yeah, and food is a given, but, you know...
How much y'all niggas eat?
But sure, yo, if a man can get a blowjob, we don't need to eat. Cal Williams said it best, you know, he's like, oh, you know what, fuck that, I can eat tomorrow. Alright, man, for real though, as far as what a man looks for, I mean, sex is important, but, you know, it ain't, sex probably maybe in the top 3 things that we want, and... Be honest, some girls, they give it up way too quick. And this is coming from a man. But nobody's going to buy the cow if they can get the milk for free.
Amen. But
then again, we got to have to taste test it because the milk might be sour. Huh? Alright, but I'm saying, but no seriousness, this is all seriousness. But I'm saying, but ladies, just pay attention. This is from a man's perspective. And all you niggas, you listen up too. I'm saying, but for the ladies, if vagina is all you have to offer, kill yourself. And dudes, if you have nothing to offer but a woman but the 3 Ds, dick, dollars, and drama, you go on too. Because that's only gonna last. That's only gonna keep her entertained for so long. Because eventually she's gonna start looking for other qualities, the qualities that she passed up early on, the qualities that she turned down the guys before. But let's just be real. A lot of the guys who women are a lot of guys who women say they're attracted to, well, they what women say they want and what they're attracted to are 2 different things. And I learned this the hard way. Because guys and ladies, have you heard this? But oh, you're a nice person, but you know, you're just not what I'm looking for right now. You're friend material. We could be friends. The infamous friend zone. We all know what that's about, man. I'm saying we've all used that line before. I've only used it maybe once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Why? But anyway, I'm saying, but yeah. I know what I want, and it seems like, and everybody makes this mistake. The harder we look for, the more we narrow down our search of what we want, the harder it is to find it.
That's true.
And but you know, there's nothing wrong with having quality. There's nothing wrong with having standards. But don't set your standards so high to the point where nobody can reach them, because eventually you're going to run out of people to reject.
Exactly. You end up dating yourself.
Exactly.
A.k.a.
Yeah, Pamela Henderson. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, I take quality over quantity. Because I know that there's numerous girls out there who have everything I want and then some. It's all just a matter of finding them. Or maybe them finding me. And they say that the key is to be impatient.
Well, it's like, if they can have everything they want, but do they have everything they need? Because needs and wants are 2 different things. 2 very different things. And a lot of people confuse their wants for needs. Yeah. And those are the ones who end up in bad relationships down the road, wondering what the heck they got into. In some cases, when, especially with domestic violence, they end up wondering why their man beating on them, and they wonder why they didn't catch on too early. But because you were wanting something that man had, and then not necessarily needing it.
Yeah, and then all these guys wind up with psycho baby mamas. They're horny one night. Here's what happens: they get horny one night, and then they go at it like a bunch of wild chimpanzees, and then they're stuck in a relationship with a kid. Then the kid's the only thing keeping the relationship alive. Because if it wasn't for the kid, then guess what? The relationship is pretty much done.
Pretty much.
And then, and that's what makes it worse when the kid is thrown in the mix, because that kid is gonna be watching and observing everything his mommy and daddy do. And it's going to take a toll on them whether you want it to or not. That's you know.
And that can affect your child's relationships when they grow up and get older.
Exactly.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Some people will sacrifice their needs if they can get everything they want. If they're desperate enough, they will sacrifice needs to get everything they want.
But I will sacrifice a temporary fix for something permanent. I mean, but basically it's just like shortcuts in relationship. That's like sugar cookies almost. It's like, I can get this sugar rush for now, and it's only going to keep me satisfied for so long, or I can have this steak right here, as where, it'll keep me full for a long time. And who knows, maybe I can have steak every night.
Snack versus a meal.
Yeah, exactly, a snack versus a full meal. Oh yeah, ladies, you can have my steak anytime you want. Huh? Yeah. It's well done. I got a 16-ounce T-bone steak.
Whoa! Did not get you. Wow.
I'm kidding, but yeah. Alright, but yeah. But anyway, I'm saying, but in a nutshell, I'm gonna wrap mine up. I'm gonna just wrap up what I have to say. But relationships are all about, compromise, sacrifice, and what you have in common. Because I could be dating a hot chick, but I'll tell you one thing: if I have nothing in common with her, then I know it won't last. I could just get a quick nut and then go on to the next one. But I don't want that because, if for all it's worth, I could just go downtown, find a hooker, and pay her $50 and knock my junk around.
If someone asks you pretty much, why are you with this person? Your only answer is because she or he looks good. Then you need to pretty much break up with that person.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much all you're in it for.
Because guess what? Looks fade over time. But personality doesn't. Exactly. I'm saying, but I really hate to say this, but we're only in our prime. Men might stay in their prime a little bit longer than women, but it depends because they say that women mature faster than women do. Women mature faster than men do. But I'm saying women are only in their prime from about age 18 to 32. If the gods smile upon them, maybe 35 or 40 if they lucky.
The gods smile upon them.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but men, we grow up. But most men grow up, but they still keep that teenage mentality. They can fuck around and do whatever they want just because they have a penis.
That's why you got 60-year-old pimps.
Yeah.
Gigolos and hoes. 60 years old running around with 3-year-old kids.
Oh my God. Yeah, but yeah, all in all, it's all about quality, and it's not gonna happen overnight. It's just like growing vegetables in a garden. You can't expect to have a full-blown vegetable garden overnight.
And you might have some bad vegetables in the mix too.
Exactly.
Before you get that really, really good ripe one.
Exactly. One bad apple doesn't spoil the whole bunch.
No.
And guess what? I don't care what any girl says. They all run into at least one asshole. Out of every time they date somebody, they always run into one asshole.
Maybe two.
Here's what happens. They either learn from it and don't do it again, or they keep falling into the same mistake over and over and over until they get bitter.
Or they stay focusing on that same a-hole.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, they got tons of guys lined up who have more to offer to them than just penis. Hey, here, and then they're in an abusive relationship. They're like, oh my God, why can't I find a good man? Then they got a parade line up. Here, look at me. I got a job. I'm college educated. I got no kids. I got my own apartment. I got my own car. I got a good relationship with my parents. They got all this, but then you're stuck on the last dude, all because he put the pipe down good. Yeah, that's the case.
That's the case on a whole lot of it. A lot of women stay in the relationship not because he loves me or he does this for me. Let's just be honest, because of
exactly. What about the men who sit there and stay in a relationship that they don't want to be in just because the pussy's good?
Exactly the same thing. Oh yeah, but we'll discuss this for another video about the power of the dick. We'll discuss that for another video.
Has no power.
That's a pretty good.
And I'm saying this in a two guys.
It's like sandpaper. Get the out.
All right, but anyway, I'll just cut myself off right here.
Okay, that's one answer from a guy.
I think he just pretty much just summed it up.
You don't know what you want, Jeff? Good, Jeff. What do men want, Jeff?
I feel like I'm having a spotlight put on me for one thing.
This is Jeff, and we're going to ask him the same thing. What do men want? What do you want as a man?
If you ask me, I don't think we really know what the hell we want. I don't know about this one in there, but he's going on what he reads on the internet and what he gets from YouTube.
Like some of the things are just in a relationship, don't focus on everything about what you want. Focus more on what you need. Because in the end, the needs should always outweigh the wants. No matter how good some of the wants may be, if the needs aren't good, the relationship isn't good. Signing off.